Awesome. So I was able to record. Welcome, guys, to our Tuesday evening huddle up, our locker room conversation. I want to take this moment to welcome all of our brand new business partners who've joined the movement of MWR Financial, the ultimate cash flow system. Guys, you are in the right place at the right time. If you're a brand new business partner, first and foremost, I want to say welcome to the movement. Welcome to the team. Congratulations on deciding to take control of your financial future. You are in the right place at the right time. Let's do a quick sound check, guys. If you fired up, you can hear my voice. Just text 777 inside the chat. Grab a pen and a piece of paper. If you guys are ready to get some content that you can apply immediately to your business, fire it up. Guys, this is a team sport. MWR Financial Network Marketing is a team sport. Together, everyone accomplishes more. We can't do this on our own. One of the companies that I was in, one of my first network marketing companies, you could build and make it to the top of the comp plan through building an organization. And then there was individuals you could build and get to the top of the compensation plan by just doing production, selling memberships. MWR Financial is straight up a team sport. We succeed by helping one another succeed, guys. And this is why it's so important, so imperative that you stay plugged into the system, stay plugged into the team, and the sky is the limit from there, guys. Your success is inevitable as long as you stay the course. So one of the key things I want to do is recognize all of you. You know, babies cry for recognition, grown men die for recognition, guys. So we want to definitely, again, recognize all our brand new business partners who decided to take control of your financial future. I want to congratulate all our brand new executives, those who came in last week and decided to go help 3 individuals come on board and join the movement. You are in the process of now building a team, creating leverage in your life. And that's a beautiful place to be as a sponsor, helping others to accomplish their financial goals. It's one of the most powerful positions ever. I need you to understand this. So you're a brand new executive. I want to say congratulations to you. Most likely you got your belief check, which is pretty exciting, and congratulations on that. And then we have individuals who went the next level and became a 2-star executive. And we're going to talk today on our enhanced training on how lucrative that 2-star executive position is. Simply 12 people in your organization. You have 3 legs. Each of those individuals go and get their 3 individuals. You now have an organization of 12 people. You now are making what? $20 a day, $600 a month, $7,300 a year in your part-time, spare time business. And this is a beautiful thing. And we're going to celebrate the 600 Club being in the 2-star position, guys, because that right there begins the process of leverage and opening up your business for some incredible income with the production bonuses that's taking place. And then we have the 3 stars, the 4 stars, 5-star executives getting it done, building your business out. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Guys, grab your teams, get them plugged in, especially your brand new business partners, guys. And then we have those individuals. We had a couple of folks who went regional. Congratulations to our brand new regionals who stepped up. But I want to put out a special congratulations. I congratulate you who simply showed up. Ladies and gentlemen, showing up is half the battle. One of the things Mr. Parker always says, and it's a true statement, heard it over and over again, 80% of this journey is mental, 20% is activity, 80%, I would say 90%, 20% activity, where you have to get your mental space in order. And plugging into these events, being around like-minded individuals is what's going to help you to make that happen. And your commitment, I'll go back. I didn't adjust this because my computer's not allowing me to edit. There's 158 days remaining before we get to Las Vegas, Nevada. I think it's 158, 158 days. Mark your calendars for August 12th. Guys, in this business, as we're all becoming network marketing professionals, you build your business from event to event. You build your business from event to event. Our next event is in Las Vegas, Nevada, August 12th. Let's run towards that. Get registered, get your accommodations, transportation, and everything you need to do to make sure that you're in Vegas, walking across the stage. See yourself walking across the stage, getting your recognition, getting your accolades for committing to the process of becoming a network marketing professional. And guys, this is a profession. I need you to write that in big bold letters, guys. This is a profession. Network marketing is a career path. I'm gonna let that sit silent with you. Network marketing is a career path. I need you to understand, there's some universities that teach network marketing as a curriculum. Look it up. What I need you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, if you treat this like a professional, treat it like a career, become a professional, it will pay you accordingly. Did you hear what I said? If you treat it like a business, treat it like a career, become a professional network marketer, you will have unlimited potential within your business, guys. The reality is, and I gotta say it, many of us treat this like a hobby, treat it as a side hustle, and you get paid as such. You see, hobbies you do when it's convenient. Hobbies you pay for and you don't make a profit. Businesses, you do it even when you don't feel like it. And when you build your business, it's going to pay you and not cost you. So I need you to decide right now, if you have not made a decision already, is to become a network marketing professional. Hold for 1 second, guys. I want to turn off this. All right. I wasn't sure if you guys were hearing that feedback. I wanted to be clear and crisp. As we move forward in becoming a network marketing professional, one of the key things is becoming. So in becoming, you must commit to personal development. Guys, you didn't come into this world, and many of us are grown folks right now. You got to be 18 or older. And you didn't say, hey, man, I'm going to grow up to become a network marketing professional. No. You have big dreams to become an astronaut, to become a whatever, and you realize my ladder is up against the wrong wall. I need to make some adjustments quickly. And in those adjustments, you have some growth to go through. You have to outthink some of the bad things that has been instilled in our mind emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. So it's imperative that one of the key things they say is work harder on yourself than you do on your business. Most people do the opposite. They work on their business, but they don't work on themselves. You want to work harder on yourself than you do on your business. And that's what personal developments, the books you read, the tapes you listen to, the things you're consuming on YouTube, your associations. These are the things that's going to help you to become a network marketing professional, become a better individual, a more attractive leader, become a better father, a better mother, a better brother, a better sister. In personal development, as you grow in this business, one of the major accolades, one of the major, what's the word I'm looking for? Benefits of network marketing is the fact that, you know, the growth phase. People who you're around right now, if you really get all in, They'll start saying you talk different, you walk different, you act different. And you want them to say that because you are growing, you are becoming. And the only way that happens is by consumption of personal development. Right now, we have our Readers Club. Think and Grow Rich is the book that we're studying and consuming and having some amazing mastermind breakthroughs every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We should have hundreds of people on this group. It is simply personal development, which is the foundation of what we do. Readers Club, readingclub.mwrkingdombuilders.com. I strongly encourage that each and every one of you participate. And not only you, but bring your entire organization. And not only your organization, but I encourage you to invite guests. This is an amazing exposure for individuals who are, I say, sitting on the fence. They watched the video, they spoke to your expert, they see it, they like it. But most people who don't pull the trigger, they're trying to figure out, one, do I have the support? Can I fit into this environment? And do I really want to do this? And when you put them around an environment that's not threatening, where they see that it's more a family, it's a team, and we're reading and growing and stretching their thought process, that alone can get many individuals to come on board and join us on this movement called MWR Financial. And if anything, you build a relationship. It might be 3, 4, 5 weeks, 5 months from now, you invited one of your sharpest prospects to say, hey, listen, we love reading. We love being a part of some, we committed to growth in 2023. I just joined a reading club. Man, every Saturday morning at 9:30, we just come together and just read this book, a book of choice. Right now, we're reading a book called Think and Grow Rich, which is absolutely amazing. Why don't you come and be my guest? Take a look at it. It might be something you want to participate in. That's non-threatening, guys. It's an exposure. And we try to keep this thing real neutral on this platform. We don't say MWR Financial or any type of company or anything. We talk business. We slip up every once in a while, but it's very organic. And I strongly encourage, guys, let's blow this thing out and get hundreds of people into our reading club. It's neutral. Guys, it's awesome. As you can see, as brand new business partners and existing partners, you want to stay connected. Stay plugged into everything. Why do I say that? Because on the outside of this safe environment of growth is negativity. It's the no's, it's the laziness, it's all things that have you probably where you are today. I'll give an example. Hey, we'll get religious. Most people, I've learned this when they say, when a person gives their life to the Lord, one of the best things to do is keep them distracted. Get them in Bible study, get them in the choir, have them in the usher board, get them distracted so they could stay away from that environment that wasn't allowing them to prosper or grow. Hopefully you get that scenario. That's the same thing here, because guys, if you're not plugged into this business, because many of you, all you did when you decided to join MWR Financial, you decided to go against the grain. I think Mr. Brian Bean said something the other day where the gentleman with the Roger, he said, show me what the masses are doing and I can show you why it's wrong. And I always say that, put me on the tallest building and let me see where everyone else is going, and I'm going the opposite direction, because the masses end up broke, busted, and disgusted. I want to go with a small elite, small percentage. The classes is going, guys, and that's where you want to stay connected. We have things going on every single day of the week. Get in where you fit in. You don't have to show up to everything, but why not show up to everything? If you have the time, if you have the availability, and you have a decision of turning on TV or plugging into an event and getting better, I choose to turn on the events. Get plugged in, grab your team, and make sure they get plugged in as well. Guys, there's a lot of big announcements that's taking place. We got a lot of new services. Make sure you're very familiar with your back office. Guys, there's a lot of changes that's going to be taking place. They're going to be adding on all the new services. I keep this slide in here because as brand new business partners and existing partners that's been around for a few months, few weeks, few years, you'll be amazed how many people have never went into their back office. I had a person talking about leaving the business because people quit. Quitters are quitters, and they never went into their back office. Ha! I bet you if you invested $249,000 in a Smoothie King, see, that's the problem in this business, in this industry. The investment is small. You have a $250 investment that can bring you the same type of revenue that a franchise in a game. You don't open up the door. You don't go to the website. You don't become committed to the process. It's only $250. That's one good shoe. Understand what I'm saying, guys? Don't be that person. Devour. And I love what the company has done with our guaranteed income. It says you can get a guarantee, whereas you'll get a full refund as long as you have participated in at least 4 of our cash flow programs. I mean, come on. You can't say I got involved with MWR Financial and did nothing and say, hey, give me my money back. No, participate. So that's our housekeeping. Let's get into the meat and the potatoes, guys. It's time to launch your business. It's time to get excited, guys. I'm talking to the brand new business partners and the existing business partners. I love what Brian Bean said last night. As of today, as a matter of fact, I think they've launched and pushed the button on the weekly production bonuses. So today is a brand new business. So let's launch our brand new business. And I'm going to talk about why you want to do that when I go into the enhanced training after we go through the getting started right. So guys, you want to launch your business. In order to launch your business, you have to have a solid why. Your why has to be strong enough so that you can make it through the ups and downs in your business. If your why is big enough, the how is easy. Understand this, your why has to be strong enough to withstand a no. I mean, guys, no. People are going to tell you no. Let me just tell you that right now. Just like when you went to the restaurant, you're not a coffee drinker. The waitress came by and said, would you like some coffee? You said no. Would you like some coffee? No. Would you like some coffee? He's going around the restaurant. People are saying no. Did you see the waitress fall down and say, I'm getting so many rejections. This business, this job simply doesn't work. No. They're going through the process of identifying who wants coffee. And that's exactly what we do here. But if your why is not strong enough, if you don't realize and understand why you're in MWR Financial and where this is going to take you, somebody's going to say no to you and you're going to just fold up and quit like a noodle. Understand this. And here's a question I got to ask you as we move forward. Some of you say, I want to do this business so I can make enough money to be able to put my child through college debt-free. Or I want to do this business to be able to build enough money to help my mom and dad in retirement. And then someone says no. Is your why big enough, or is your why bigger than that no? Is your why bigger than the person who quit? Is your why bigger than that person who canceled their membership? Your why has to keep you moving through the ups and downs, because there will be a time where the ups are so much greater. It's time to launch your business, guys. And when you launch your business, it requires an immense amount of activity in the beginning. You got to put in some work. The business is not easy, but it's simple. It's simple, but not easy. All we do is ask people, do they want some coffee? Do you want some coffee? And what I'm talking about is, do you want an opportunity? Are you open to becoming a homeowner? Do you want to get an instant pay raise? Do you want to lower your taxes? These are the questions we're asking, and we're waiting for someone to say yes. And when someone says, yes, I'm interested, you pour. You send them the 7-minute video. That's our business. That's simple. But it's not easy because we're dealing with human beings. And human beings make everything complicated, whether it's ourselves or those who we deal with in our organizations or whatever, prospects. So here's the point. Why you have a rocket ship? In the beginning, it takes an immense amount of energy, activity to get your business off the ground. I strongly encourage you to commit to that. Your first 30 days, we want to get things rocking and rolling. Success loves speed. You're going to have to make a few sacrifices in the things that you're normally doing. If you participate in everything at church, if you're in every bowling league, if you're on every single Zoom and everything, it's time for you to make a sacrifice. It's a short amount of sacrifice, a short amount of pain for a lifetime of gain. Tell your family, hey, listen, I just started a business, and share your why. Because as you already know, things are getting rough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. At my job, things don't look as stable as it used to be. So I'm starting to dig another well before this well runs dry. So in the next 30 to 60 days, Dad's going to be very busy. When I come home from work, I know we used to do all types of things and throw the ball and things. I can't do that right now for the next 30 days, and I need y'all to support me. Because what's going to happen is we're going to create a lot of income. We're going to build generational wealth with this amazing opportunity. And when you do that, it's time to put on your blinders. It's time to get laser focused. We focus on one thing, and that's helping people join the business and helping them to get fast start qualified. If you master this, you're going to make a whole lot of money. Guys, we mastered the art of fast start qualification, helping people launch their business. How do we go about doing that? We get them that first $340 belief check is what we call it. That's the momentum bonus. And we're going to really dig into this. And this isn't going to be a long training today. But when a brand new person comes on board, and guys, I would train on how to bring on a new business partner, but really it's simply asking qualifying questions. Are you interested in making some money? Are you interested in getting more cash flow? Are you open to, putting yourself in a position to become a homeowner? Whatever your phrase that pays that you want to utilize, but you have to do that and ask those questions on a consistent basis, whether it's through dialogue, through text message, through social media, whatever it is, you have to do that every day to fill up your pipeline so that you could bring on new business partners. That's our business, guys. But once we bring on new business partners, we need to get them paid and promoted. Get them in, get them paid. How do you do that? Keep it simple, get to the money. Write that down. Keep it simple, get to the money. Keep it simple, get to the money. So how do you keep it simple? Man, welcome to the business. I'm talking to all of you who are brand new business partners. Hey, listen, congratulations on joining the business. My job is to help you to get paid and promoted. The best way to help you to make that happen is launching your business. What that simply means is just like you was opening up a restaurant, you have your grand opening where you invite all your friends and family and those who will support you, even if they don't like your cooking, but they'll come and see what you're doing, support you, patronize you. We're going to do the exact same thing with your MWR financial business. So on my calendar, you're the sponsor. So you open up your calendar and say, I have these dates available in the next 72 hours. We need to launch your business this week. So we have a Thursday open, a Friday evening open, and a Saturday open, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Which one's good for you? Let's lock it in. Here's a key point. Do not allow them to say, well, I like this, but let me call some of my people and see what's a good time. How many of us have people say that? Put a 7 in there. If you have folks say, let me call around and see what's a good time for my folks to do a grand opening. Here's what I need you to understand, guys. This is your business. And if you were opening up a restaurant or any other conventional business, You don't ask people, when can I open? You open. You have your grand opening. So you simply say, okay, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, I'm launching my business. And now at this point, you want to flood the Zoom or your living room, whatever it is you're doing. You want to put as many people in front of this information as possible. You want to have a grand opening, guys. The way you launch your business sets the tone of your business. What did I say? Success, I know it was that many slides back. Success loves speed. People are attracted to your excitement. You got to be fired up and committed to putting hundreds of people into the Zoom. So you invite 100 people, 10 show up. The numbers are usually invite 50, probably 10 or 15 people will show up. And understand that some people with influence will invite 50 and 50 show up. It doesn't matter. It's a numbers game. If you need to invite 100 people to get 10 people or 1,000 people to get 10 people, whatever it takes. But once you get those 10 people in the Zoom, 7 o'clock, you're launching your business. You want, if it's at 7 o'clock, what time you need to be there? 6:30. You want to be the first person in the room to greet everybody who comes into your house. Understand this, guys. So you want to make sure everything's lined up, the video, everything is lined up, and you want to welcome everybody as they come. Hey, Susan, thank you for coming. We'll be getting started in just a few moments, right at the top of the hour. Hey, grab a pen and a piece of paper. I appreciate you showing up. Hey, Bob, hey, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you made it, was able to adjust your skin. Welcome people as they're coming in. Right at 7 o'clock, hey guys, listen, I'm about being a professional. As you already know, we start things on time. Please don't say, I know there's a whole lot of other people who said they were gonna come. Oh my goodness, you messed up. Please don't say, I know that we're gonna wait for a few more people to come in. Oh, you messed up. What if they don't come? Who's there is there. At 7 o'clock, if your private business reception is at 7 o'clock, if there's only 2 people in the room, you are excited about those 2 people. It's a private business reception. You didn't tell folks how many were showing. It's a more intimate meeting. I chose the 2 of you to lock in my first 3 positions, and I'm just looking for 1 more, but you want to get these top 3 positions. You see how that works? So at this point, 7 o'clock sharp, your job is to give an amazing, passionate introduction to your sponsor or introduction for your sponsor to come in. Guys, I thank all of you for jumping in. Turn off all your distractions right now. We're not going to be together long, probably about 20 to 30 minutes with these new slides. It's 20 to 30 minutes. I love it. Within the next 20, 30 minutes, I want to share with you why I'm so excited about this business and then share your why. But hey, what I love about it is I don't have to do all the talking. I'm going to introduce you to my business partner. This individual has helped so many people, him and his wife, do some amazing things. He knows 110% of the facts, guys. He's really down to earth. He's documented in his industry. Help me welcome Mr. Ramirez to the call. And then at that point, you put tape on your mouth. Don't say anything else unless you're asked by your sponsor. Don't come in and say, hey, Mr. Ramirez, tell them about this. No, don't do that. Let the expert do what the expert does. They're going to flow through the process. They're going to help close out your guests and tell them exactly what the next steps are. If they want to bring you back in and thank your team, your guests, they'll help you flow through that whole process. But here's what happens, guys. You invite 50, 10 show up, 3 people sign up. You just became an executive. You just got your first $150 momentum bonus. You got $50 for each of those persons who came on board. You made $300. You can do that this week. You can do that tomorrow. You made $300. And out of those 10 who show up, 3 sign up, 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever become members. Now you've opened up your guaranteed income. Here's what's so cool about that. Once those 3 come on board, because we book a meeting from a meeting, Now you don't just let them go. You welcome them, you sign them up, you send them your link, then you get back on the phone with them immediately while they're excited, while they're hot, and say, listen, let me just share with you what just happened. Can you do exactly what I did? Because what we want to do is help you launch your business. See, what happens though, let me just say this, and this is the training, guys. If you do a lot of talking and go all off script and be about you, if it's about you and not the system, about you and not the leadership, then the people you're recruiting are going to ask, can I do all that? Do I have time to do all that? You have the gift of gab. I don't want to do all that. But if you just simply keep it real simple, from the moment you prospect them, whether you send a text, hey, I just got involved with an incredible opportunity. If you keep your income options open, I'm going to send you a video. Do you keep your income options open? Or do you keep your income options open? Keep it real simple, show the video, and invite them to your private business reception. And from there, you keep duplicating. You schedule their PBR. They schedule and invite 50 people. This person brings on their 3. This person brings on their 3. That person brings on her 3. They just made $150. You just made $450. Team, I need you to understand this. You're now what is called a 2-star executive. You're now in a 600 club by just bringing on 3 people and helping those 3 bring on 3 people. I'm going to talk about this in more detail in the enhanced training. But then you duplicate it again. Book a meeting from a meeting. Help those 3 that came on board invite their people. Here's a key thing I want to strive for you guys. I want you to strive to do. When you're in these private business receptions, you want to be taking notes as if you have to present tomorrow. You want to listen to the terminology, you want to grab onto the information, and you want to absorb this and do as many events and plug into teammates' events because you want to learn how to present as well. And guys, everybody in here knows how to present because all you have to do is click a slide, tell what's on there, and click another slide. You won't be real good in the beginning, but you'll get good as you keep moving through the process, and we will never leave you out there. But by the time you get to 3-star executive, now you made another $900. You made $1,500 in a momentum bonus. Guys, every week you could be breaking executives. This is you who came on board today. This week, you should have 3 people on your team. We celebrate them next Tuesday. The following week, those 3 people should have 3 people on each of their teams. We celebrate them the following Tuesday, and then the following week, each of those individuals should have 3 people on their team. Every week, you break in executives. Within 3 weeks, you should be a 3-star executive. That's the standard that we must implement. Every week, we're breaking executives, and with this new production bonus, it makes so much sense. It rewards these activities. I've been talking about this forever. They just threw money on it now. I've been talking about get folks to executive every week. And if you make that a habit and a discipline in your organization, oh my God, you're about to get paid. Guys, private business receptions is everything. We have an absolutely lucrative compensation plan, but the way you move through this compensation plan is by doing what I just went over, guys. Now, when you get to 3-star executive, you got the momentum bonus. You now open up the coded bonuses from $30 to $150 in your organization. Here's something that I need you to understand, guys. We've been saying this forever. Now there's money on top of it. You want to get into the club. You want to get in the 600 club, guys. What is the 600 club? Let's do a test. Bottom line, 600 club is 12 people. You get 3 and help those 3 to get 3. If you're brand new, let's get this done within the next few days. If you're existing with the new money on the table, everybody should be striving to get 3 new recruits and helping those 3 recruits get 3 recruits to get 3 recruits. Put yourself back in the 600 club. Get 12 new business partners in your organization. And I promise you, based on the numbers, see, once you become a 600 club where you're making $600 a month, 12 people on your team, $20 a day, $600 a month, you also open up the 2-star you open up what is called the $300 production bonuses. We'll talk about that in more detail. And then you want to get into the Comma Club. Help those three to get three. You got 36 people on your team. You're a 3-star executive. You're now making $50 a day, $1,500 a month. You open up your coded bonuses. The sky's the limit from here. I want to jump right into it, guys. It's the calendar. Guys, your calendar right now dictates your money. There will come a time, and I can't express this enough, and I'm getting more disciplined than ever, because when you control your calendar, you can look at your calendar and say, where's my calendar? It's in the car. You can say, I have X amount of private business receptions going on today or this week. And you can literally, based on the numbers, you got to get it going, where based on the numbers, on an average, every private business reception I have conducting, I get about 2 to 3 new recruits in my private business receptions. So let's just say you get 2 recruits and you have 5 private business receptions lined up for the week. That's 10 new recruits coming on board for the week. If those 10 new recruits come on board, let's say 3 new recruits come on, so that's 15 new recruits that came on board. You're going to get 300, that's $600 in production if you got that done in that week. Do you see how you can control the money? By controlling your calendar? Your calendar is your money. For every profession, their calendar dictates their money. And you're now a network marketing professional. So a dentist will not let you leave their office until they reschedule you. A hairstylist or a barber will not let you leave without rescheduling you or filling you into the calendar, setting up the next appointment. And any other profession, they fill up the calendar. Those individuals who you could just walk in on their calendar, they're most likely broke. But then you have folks who, I have a mechanic up the street from me, Nick's Auto Shop. You're going to wait at least 2 weeks before you can get in just to get an oil change, because Nick's calendar is full. Nick's making money. But if I could just walk up and roll into Nick's garage, guess what? Nick's broke. So guys, we have to discipline ourselves. Our calendar is our boss. Let's jump into this real quick. Matter of fact, let's go back because I wasn't able to edit my slides. Let's talk about this real quick and we're going to wrap it up, because I actually incorporated my enhanced training into my Getting Started Right. Guys, bottom line is this. First, I want to talk about our comp plan. I need you to look at this compensation plan, guys. I need you to look at this compensation plan, and I need you to realize that you might be at $5 a day right now or $0 a day, but you're growing in this business. You're here right now sharpening your axe, and know that as you grow, your team will grow, and you'll go from $5 to $20 to $50 to $200 to $1,000. If it takes you a year, if it takes you 2 years, if it takes you 5 years, it doesn't matter. You got to go to a college right now. I gave this example to my team. I said, most people have to go to college for 4 years to get a degree, graduate with $39,000 average in debt, if not $100,000 in student loan debt, to go and get a job that gives them an average about $50,000, $60,000 a year. And then you have folks who went to school who want more money, so they got to go back and get their masters, their doctors, and all that. What I'm sharing with you is, whether it's 4 years, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, whatever, we have in this compensation plan, as Eric Wilner said, we have professional athlete money. Not just professional athlete money, but we have surgeon money. What's the highest paid surgeon? We have surgeon money. Do you know how much education a doctor needs to go through to get to the position where they're making a strong $450,000 a year? Do you realize and understand what a surgeon has to go through or a lawyer has to go through to get to six figures, how much education and commitment and sacrifice they have to go through to get to six figures? Years. And they know that when they get started. You have to have the right expectation. Now, here's the great thing. They must go through that curriculum, but you have the ability to shrink the journey by going harder, finding leaders, and getting better faster. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? But what if it took you 3 years to get to the place where you're making $9,000 a month, $100,000 a year? Or if it took you 3 years, 5 years to get to the place where you're making $30,000 a month, $365,000 a year? Somebody Google, what is the average salary of a top lawyer? Or what is the average salary of a top doctor or surgeon? The average salary, I'm talking probably in the high 500,000 to $1 million. Guys, what if it took you 3 years of just becoming a network marketing professional inside of MWR Financial, where it take you 3 to 5 years to build a team of 6,000 individuals, and that number is not big. If you bring on leaders who bring on leaders who bring on leaders, and as this thing starts to really start gelling, which is what it's doing right now, you are a few recruits right now from an explosion taking place in your organization. You recruited somebody who's going to recruit somebody. If you do this right, and we're all guilty of this. When you bring on a new recruit, this is sidebar, this is the advanced training. When you bring on a new recruit, it's not just that recruit, it's who that recruit's going to lead you to. The person you bring on board will lead you to an amazing individual like a Mr. Ramirez or whoever, a Brian Bean, who's going to bring on thousands and thousands of people in your organization. You don't even know them, but you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody as you tap root into your organization, helping folks to get their three, to get three, down 5, 6, 7 levels deep. A superstar is going to come into your business and put thousands of people in your organization. And this could happen within your first year, second year, third year. 5 years from now, you're now making 6 figures, or what, 7 figures, 2 commas, 6,000 people. I built an organization of about 6,900 people. Not big. I was nowhere near making $1 million a year. I made 6 figures, but nowhere near making $1 million a year. 6,000 people? Come on, guys. But this is how it's going to happen. It will happen organically by celebrating and helping people have small, gradual wins. Stop looking, see, so you zoom out 6,000 people, because that's my goal. In the next year and a half, 2 years at the most, and I truly believe it's going to be shorter, but I'll have a team of 6,000 people. I'm getting back to where I was and then beyond that. So you zoom out and then you zoom back in. What do you need to do to make that happen? You need to build a culture of helping everybody get into the club. You need to help create a 600 club factory, 2-star manufacturing system, helping people bring on a new recruit, launch their business, celebrate new executives, and in doing that, that thing keeps rocking. I couldn't put numbers up, and I'm not even going to try to do a whiteboard, but imagine you bringing on a brand new business partner, okay? You help that person get their 3, they made $150, plus a $150 momentum bonus. They made $300, okay? I wrote this down. And then you help those individuals so they're now an executive, and then you help those individuals get their 3, so now they're 2-star executives. But if you're already a 2-star executive and you do this within a weekly basis, there's a lot of money on the table. If you become a 2-star and then you help your folks get to executive, and I can't even show you these numbers, but you have the ability from a 2-star right now and then turning around and just helping your folks get their 3 and that next level, that's $300, that's $1,200 and a production bonus that can be taking place within those first few weeks. And it's the way it's set up, and it's so brilliant how this comp plan is set up, because it dictates the activity that needs to be done. For those of us, excuse me, committed to doing the work, I don't mind doing the work if I get paid for it. I don't mind doing the work if I'm helping people get paid. So now the comp plan is perfect, where you get paid and rewarded for activities of helping people get paid. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then by doing this and getting folks to the 2-star 600 club, they're getting a guaranteed 600. Understand this. So they got 600. There's 12 people on your team. Okay. 3, get 3, get 3. You got 12 people on your team. Okay. But then to get to the 3-star coded bonus, those 3 have to get 3. So what the way I work those numbers. So that one leg and this leg, that's 6 people, $300. That leg and this leg, 6 people, $300. That leg, 3, 3, 3. Do the numbers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 coded bonuses or production bonuses inside of just helping that last tier become a 2-star and you become a 3-star. So that's $1,200 in potential bonuses if you do this right. And then, of course, when you get to that 3-star, and I'm sorry I couldn't put the slides together, and I don't even want to try to do the whiteboard because it'd be all scrabble up. But as a matter of fact, let me just do it. But here's the cool part. Here's the cool part. It won't even give me a pen. Yeah. All right. So here's the cool part. Once you get to 3-star, it's game over. Everything's lovely going from here. You literally can predict income, because now here's what's so cool about this. Oh my goodness. I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sleep anymore. And I shared this with a few individuals. You know, with the company that I built, a big organization, it was strictly membership based. We had to sign people up for a legal plan, legal ship. There was chargebacks, all kinds of craziness. But here's the thing. Every single month, we was pushing through hundreds, thousands of memberships every single month. And at the end of the month, we pushed like hell. That was our biggest money. At the end of the month, folks didn't want to lose their bonuses, their ranks, their levels. So you push like crazy at the end of the month to make sure you got enough memberships in the system to maintain your position of gold executive, platinum executive, or whatever it may be. This is what we have now with this amazing opportunity. Every week, it's going to be on the back dashboard. You're going to see where your team has 3 new recruits. You only need 3 more recruits in order to get your $300 on Monday. You need 1 more recruit to get your $300 on Monday. I need you to imagine, let's just say you're a 3-star and you have a lot of open legs who are 2-star, who has money in the bank or money aligned for them to get. And you have a whole bunch of people pushing every single week to get those extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new recruits on board. So at the end of Friday, every Friday, you have an extra 10, 15, 20 people signing up. And let's just say you're a 3-star, 10 times 30. Oh my God, this thing gets crazy. If you're down in the levels where you're 5-star, a regional or above, and your spread is bigger than 30, and you got all those new recruits coming on board, oh my God, it's crazy. So with that being said, guys, It's all based on one thing, and that's helping people. Bring them into the business, get them plugged in, and help them get to the check quick. Get them in, get them paid. Write that down. Get them in, get them paid, and watch your businesses explode. Who broke down some numbers? Okay, let's look at this. Lawyers made in a median salary of $128,000 in 2000, so $194,000 in that year. Let's look at surgeons. $208,000, the best paid. $208,000 for a surgeon. Let's look at what it takes to make $208,000 in MWR Financial. A team of 1,200 people. Stop it. I'm walking away. 1,200 people. You're making surgeon money. 1,200 people, you're making $650 a day, $19,500 a month, and you're not digging inside people's bodies. You're not stressed out in the middle of the night, hoping to save a life. We save people's lives financially. 1,200 people, everybody on this call, if you're so fired up and understand what I just went over, we can have all 1,200 people in our teams by the end of this year, by this time next year at least. 1,200 people? Come on, let's go. Oh, that's crazy. Surgeon money. I'm gonna talk about that. Let me show you how to make some surgeon money. That athlete money is about $800,000. The average NFL or NBA player, NFL player makes about $800,000 a year. And the percentage of folks getting to that level, they make about 547. That's 3,000 people on your team. 3 years. And once their career is over, most of them go broke. We have all the systems in place to help us to stay solid and build generational wealth. Guys, that's huge. That's huge. I love it. Guys, any comments, any questions before we jump off? There's a slide. Let me see if I can find that slide. I'll just promote it. Tomorrow afternoon, we have a lunch presentation. Get your guest on tomorrow, noon.mwrkingdombuilders.com. That's tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday, noon.mwrkingdombuilders.com. We're going to do a blowout presentation with the new overview. We can truly tell people now. I think I added little words into the last presentation and still ended at 25 minutes. I love the slides. So you can literally tell people during your lunch break, which is usually a 30-minute lunch break, we can show you how to increase your cash flow and make some incredible income. And then tomorrow evening at 8:30, guys, is the big event with Mr. Gerald Parker, our 2-star regional and absolutely phenomenal presenter. He's going to basically paint the big picture. I want to encourage everybody to show up tomorrow night. We need to get 100 people in the room again. Guys, we need to make sure we keep these rooms loaded, locked and loaded to put folks in the next level. And I know we will, because we're all committed to bringing on new blood. If you're committed to bringing on new blood, helping new people get started in the business, stop looking back and trying to drag old heads in. Guys, we can't do it. Where you want to be, I'll never forget this quote that I got. They said, the people that you're with, that people who got you to the level you're at right now will not get you to the next level. You hear what I just said? The team you have right now will not get you to the next level. It takes new recruits, new excitement, new blood. So I'm in this game. I brought on a new recruit so far this month. My goal is to bring on 5 recruits this month. If not 10, I'm going to say 5, but every month, bringing on new blood. Don't just be sporadic about it. Set your number, set your goal, and be consistent every single month. Because with these promotions, no, it's not even a promotion. With this new compensation plan, bringing on new business partners and helping them to get into the 600 club and get into the comma club is quite lucrative. New blood is a lifeblood. And then, of course, we want to show you on next week's training how to place accordingly, because you don't want to be wide as hell and you can't really leverage and support your team. You want to decide to build in debt. Why brings you income, but not really much stability and leverage? Death brings you that stability. All right. And we'll train on that next week. But let me be quiet. Let's open it up. I want to hear from folks. We got about 5 minutes. The line is open. I guess it's not. Hold on for a second. There we go. Now the line is open. Mr. Harmon, what's going on, my friend?
Yes, sir. I'm doing fantastic. I want to congratulate you, really. You're doing a great job. I'm not kidding you. I've heard a lot of coaches. I've heard a lot of speakers. You're passionate. You're excited. You inspire a lot of people. And you're absolutely right. Comparing our business to the athletes or the surgeons and everybody else, we're not taking any classes. We're not getting any certificates. You don't have to do, even in real estate, you have to go get a license, for God's sake. For this, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is just open your mouth and just talk to people. That's it. Just talk to people. Hey, how are you doing? What are you up to? What do you do? Oh, you got to run? Well, you got to lunch or something? Where do you work, by the way? You know, I mean, it's just ask questions and people are open. And one thing I found out with all these gizmos, these little computers, telephones, and all the texting and everything else, people are, quote unquote, in a sense, lonely. They really need to talk to people. Just talk to people. While you were presenting, I was talking to somebody texting, and I finally said to the person, I'm sick and tired of pushing all these little buttons on my telephone. Can we just call? I'm doing a Zoom right now, but after the Zoom, we're going to call and talk to each other. She lives in New York.
Nice.
People are lonely, I'm telling you. People need to talk. Just go ahead and do it. But great job, Ben. Fantastic job. Bravo. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you. Thanks for your input. And people are certainly lonely. And a phone call from you can truly change their lives, guys. Anyone else before we wrap things up? All right, we are winding it down. Again, guys, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, noon, we will be doing our lunch presentation. That's noon.